Good, good.
Bit of a problem with it.
What?
Let me just boot the stream up, dude. Whereabouts are you at the moment in the world?
I'm in the desolate place still.
Yeah, I came back
Kieran's
to...
post.
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warcraft on a Saturday afternoon. My god, this game has taken over my life. Yeah, I picked up the battle chest earlier, mate.
Yeah.
And remember I was saying to you that I'd got like 2 accounts, like WoW 1 and WoW 2.
Yeah.
When I log in. Well, the WoW 1 is the Pandarian trial. And
yeah.
WoW 2 is a starter edition trial.
Okay.
So I'm on WoW 1. So of course I bought the battle chest, picked it up this morning from the post office. Cracking bit of kit, mate. It's got a lovely full colour kind of like manual in it. It's absolutely brilliant. For $9.99 it's pretty excellent. Anyway, went to my Battle.net account to install, well not to install but to put the code in for all the expansions up to but not including Pandaria.
Yeah.
Can't do it. You can only link it to the WoW 2 starter account. So I contacted support, and basically what it means is I have to wait for my Pandarian trial to expire in I think 4 days, and only then can I upgrade it.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's not a problem, it's just that obviously I went through a bit of a panic this morning thinking I was kind of shit out of luck, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't have created something like that anyway, would they?
Well,
yeah.
you'd have to hope so. But what was worrying was that my starter account on WoW 2 actually said starter account, whereas the Pandarian account actually said trial only. So I was starting to think, if after like 4 days my bloody level 36 priest gets wiped or is no longer accessible, I'm going to be absolutely fuming. But it didn't happen, so never mind. Anyway, what do you want to do, man? Do you want to do some instances to warm up?
If you want, dude. I thought we could have a little talk about the X51 if you don't mind.
Yeah, cool. Do you want me to, where are you in the world, by the way? You just said that you're desolate.
Kieran's post or something like that.
I'll do a little fly while we have a natter then. So what, are you looking at getting the X51 then, yeah?
Yeah, dude, it's...
How much is the bog standard one?
£1,088.
What's the GPU on that?
Oh god, I haven't got it up at the moment.
That's a lot of dollar in it.
Yeah, dude. But...
For what you're getting.
It's in its own class though, isn't it? There's nothing like it. Anywhere else.
Not that I can think of off the top of my head, but I'm sure there are similar. Obviously, I mean, Alienware, you know, they kind of... The one thing you can't knock them for is they have some nice form factors, don't they?
Yeah.
What can I help you with?
It's just it's ideal for my situation, really.
Shall I head to Thunk's abode or Furian's post? Which one's closest?
Furian's post.
Okay, I'm on my way. Yeah, strangely enough, about 12 months ago, when I was looking at various PC options for myself, I did look at all the Alienware stuff, but I must admit the old X51, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not, is it? And it is upgradable.
It is actually. When I was looking at it, they'd got 670s stuck inside it.
Now they've got the new 760 Ti.
Yeah, but it involved a bit of cutting out some of the metal sheeting in it back then. But of course, that's 12 months old now. So
it's
you know,
the power
it's changed since then.
You know, the power supply. It's at a 330 watt. You know,
it's not a lot, is it?
No. Makes it quite tricky when you upgrade, to be honest, doesn't it?
Well, it absolutely makes a huge difference for your upgrading.
I don't know.
Well, to be honest, I mean, how are you going to work it anyway? If you got 2 rooms, then you can have 2 different monitors, one in each room.
No. What do you mean?
Well, at the moment, the problem you've got is you've got to move from room A to room B of an evening, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you were on about having a dual monitor setup. Does that mean you've got to move the X51 and 2 monitors?
Well, at first it'll be 1 monitor.
Yeah, it all starts to sound like not very wise to be plugging in and unplugging things every day, mate. can't imagine that's a good way of doing it. See, if you're going to do that anyway, what's the difference between your X51? You've still got to plug in your mouse, you've got to plug in your keyboard, you've got to plug in your Ethernet, you've got to plug in your monitor. You know what I mean? What's the difference between? You might as well just have a fucking desktop, mate. It's not really any easier, is it? To be honest, all it means is the box is a little bit smaller. I mean, don't forget you could always get like an M80X, like a mini PC. They're highly transportable. Some of those have got like built-in carry handles front and back as well. Some of the cases, you know, specifically built for LAN parties and stuff.
You do. Sorry, dude. My brother's been a knob. What are you saying?
That's the job of all brothers the world over, dude.
All right. I don't know, dude. It's that I don't want to get a laptop.
No, you don't want to get a laptop, mate. Not to game on. Not to game on heavily, mate. It's already wrecking your back as it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Squinched over some little. I mean, I suppose you can get like 15 and 17-inch laptops, can't you? Know.
Yeah, 17 inches is the one I could go with.
Is that the Alienware? They do a 17-inch, don't they?
Alienware 17, it's called. It does look very impressive, but you know.
That's the problem. It looks impressive, but you're paying a huge amount of money for what you are actually getting.
But I think I can't get a desktop because then when I go to my mum's on the weekend, I'll have nothing as well. That's why I thought the X51's very movable, isn't it?
To a degree.
Yeah, to a degree, I know.
Yeah.
Would you say it's not wise to unplug it every day then? Keep moving it around.
It's not something I'd want to be doing, mate. Just, you know what I mean?
Would I?
I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem, but you know what it's like. Is you start getting a little bit. The first time you do it really carefully, don't you? And then it's like when I got my PlayStation Vita, and I spent like about 3 hours perfecting the cover on it. Yeah, what do they call it? The screen protector.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing was wrapped up in this lint-free cloth and then put in this like nice leather carry case every single day. And now it's kind of just lobbed down by the side of my bed every morning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those things, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, your beautiful X51, you've unplugged the USB at just the wrong angle and you just screwed it. I don't know, mate. I mean, if it was once a week, I wouldn't think twice, but if it was every single day, unplugging everything, power, Ethernet, USBs, moving it around, I don't know, I'm sure it'd be alright, mate.
Try and talk me out of it. Every time I have a good idea, you just hook holes in it.
I think if I was you, you'd be better off getting an X51 than the laptop. At least you have got the option to upgrade the graphics card to some degree. As long as you get a decent CPU in there to start with, you'd be laughing, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it's the...
But my argument is, if you're going to get an
3.9 gigahertz as well.
Yeah, I suppose your overclocking potential seriously, because I mean the heat dissipation, let alone the fact that you've just not got the power supply to crank anything up.
Yeah.
But in order of purchase, it's definitely got to be laptop at the bottom, X51 next, and then maybe a MIDI sort of size PC.
I don't know, dude.
And then, you've not got to worry about it just yet, though, have you?
Well, in the next month I'll be getting it.
Is that definite?
Well, not definite, but I'll work my magic.
Why can
I
I not
just pay it off monthly? You know, that'd be such an easier way to do it. And wait an extra like 4 or 5 months and then pay it off all at once. That's 4 or 5 months on this laptop.
Yeah. That's weird. When I right-clicked here yesterday, I had the option to.
Are you even here? Oh, you are.
Yeah. I can set you as focus, How come I cannot set? Oh shit! Because I'm not the party leader. Can you right click? Can you right click yourself and make you? You see where it says set role?
There you go.
Oh, nice one, dude. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so much better. It makes my healing panel. Put you as top as MT. Right, that's awesome. Nice one, dude. Oh, check this out as well. Check your run speed when I do this now. Oh shit, how do I do it? That's it. Run around now, look.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Don't last for long, but it's just an extra thing when I do the shield, so it might help you travel around a bit better. I was reading up on glyphs earlier.
Yeah.
Quite interesting. Nice little addition. Nothing amazing, but
Some of them were really good.
yeah, but not for the price they are, mate. I mean, to be honest, the major glyphs that I've seen for the priest, they're about 20 gold, and they ain't that great, mate. I mean, I'm not saying they're not worth it, but they're not going to make a character shit or not shit with or without. I mean, one of mine, for example, it reduces my renew by 3 seconds, and it's only a 12-second renew anyway, but it does 33% extra, and that's a major glyph. I mean, it's fucking neither here nor there, really. Anyway, what should we do? Do you want to do Alderman?
But let me just warm up on some mobs.
Oh, poor old Kodos, man. I bought a couple of 10-slot bags earlier as well. Oh, I'm just going to chuck some up.
Alright, dude, let's
It's alright. Alderman it is then. Did we get into Alderman yesterday? We didn't, did we?
Nope. Nope.
I think so. That's weird, I've got all the DPS ones up front today. Normally it goes in order sort of tank, priest and then DPS. Now I've got like DPS, DPS, DPS.
Range. There we go.
Oh, lovely. I'm sure you can pretty much two-man Alderman.
Glory to the Sindorai. Time is of the essence.
Anaria Shola, farewell.
Our enemies will fall. Death to all who oppose us.
Where do we go?
There's only one way to... Well, I suppose you could go and do the Lost Dwarves first. I think there's 4 of them little buggers, isn't there? Oh, blimey, dude. I really would like... Can we not put a little thing over your head? What one don't you mind? Star. Oh, he's just said be right back, toilet 2 minutes. That's our paladin. We've got a warlock and a monk. I'm just going to refresh my chat. Twitch chat has died. Good old Twitch chat. What glyphs have you got then? Have you had a look?
No, not really.
They're definitely nice. They're definitely a boost, and some of them will make a significant difference in terms of, you know, how you're building your character. I mean, some of the Shadow Priest equivalents were quite nice. The minor glyphs are all cosmetic though. They don't really do anything. They just change the way spells look. So for example, levitate on me puts a little cloud underneath me, things like that.
Yeah.
But the major glyphs, like I said, they sort of change the way spells work, but not massively. But again, definitely worth the investment once we've got a bit more gold behind us.